All right, today we're going to be going for a ride, but first we have a little something we're going to add to the bike. I'll go around the bike and show you what I've added so far, and then we're going to be adding these drop guards. I've seen these on Ride Like a Pro. That's for the front crash bar, it's for your back crash bar, and this goes underneath your primary to protect it. So I'll set the camera up. I also have added, these are made by Hog Leverage. So you can adjust this to your hand size. So you can, if you want to stay in that friction zone, you can adjust it back here because the hydraulic clutch, as everybody knows, it was a little bit far out. This is a 17, the hydraulic clutch was way out. So I was out in here trying to work this clutch. I mean, it was out here. This is an all new lever. It adjusts. You can click this for the size of your hand, and it lets you get the friction zone right where it's comfortable for you. Now, I saw that on Ride Like a Pro, Jerry Palladino, and I watched all of his videos. So I bought that from Hog Leverage. So we'll go around to the other side. And I bought the brake to match it. Not that I needed the brake, but what the heck, eh? So it's got the little clicker on there so you can adjust that brake for your hand. And then I went to, Jerry was showing the brake. Now this is made by Soft Brake. So I got some pictures we'll try to pop up. The brake, when the Harley come, the brake pedal is staying more straight up and down. So this is made by Soft Brake. I took some measurements before I installed it. It lets you down here where you can more comfortably use that back brake, especially if you're playing around in that friction zone, like Mr. Ride Like a Pro talks about all the time. I'd like to get down and go through a class with him. I think he'd be real interested in trying to teach me something. So right now I'm going to set the camera up, and we're going to see if we can get these crash bar protectors installed. Okay, I got the camera set up. So the other day I intercepted the UPS truck. So the wife don't know I got these. So right now I'm going to install them. She's going to see the video, and I'll tell her I bought them last fall and I just got around to sticking them on. So I'm going to throw these on and we'll go from there. I got them all cleaned up, and we'll...
What was in the box?
Nothing.
Come on, tell the truth.
Well, nothing. It was, that box was some stuff that came the other day. The truth? You want the truth?
I do.
You can't handle the truth. The truth is, I have a greater responsibility than you can fathom. You have the luxury not knowing what I know probably saves lives. You want me in that friction zone. We as bikers use words like trail braking, counter steering, apex, friction zone. These words we use to drive our bikes. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a woman that rides and sleeps on the seat of safety I provide, and then has the justification to ask me, in the matter which I provide that safety. I would rather you just said thank you and went on your way. Otherwise, we will buy you a bike and you can drive yourself. What's for supper?
Burnt hot dog.
The ones we had last night?
You got it.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll be in a little while for dinner. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we got that settled. I'm going to have burnt hot dogs for supper, which is not that bad. She'll get over it. I mean, you know. So, anyway, getting back to these, I'll talk to her in a little while. She'll be fine. These are the drop guards. Got them off from dropguardstop.com. And this is the front one. They're quite thick. So I already got the other side on. So I'm going to install this side, show you how they kind of go. They give you the screws, a couple of lock washers, and a couple of barrel nuts for this side. So what I'm going to do is I already measured the other side up, so I'm going to try to put them on the same as the other side. So what I'm going to do is probably hook these up, and then I'll come back with the camera and show you how they come on. So this is going to go on here approximately about in there. And so when the bike tips, because I like to go out and I like to play, try doing the stuff, the trick turns, U-turns, the figure eight. So I like trying to do that stuff. So occasionally you drop the bike. So I'm going to get this one on, and then I will come back. The primary cover, let's do the primary cover right now. Since that one there, it's kind of, I like what they did with it. They give me some longer screws, so you'll give you a primary cover. So let's do the primary cover one. So you take out the 2 screws that comes with your bike. Notice the 80th anniversary Sturgis, painted blue. Am I lucky if I start leaking? You're not taking the primary cover off, the primary derby cover. You're not removing that. You're moving the screws, the whole cover, the 2 underneath. So this is your primary protector. So they provide you with 2 longer screws. There's the screws that were in it before. And there's the screws they provide. So you got the room to get through to mount it. So I got to figure out which way this goes on here. Oh, kind of want to go one way. That way idiots like me can't screw it up. So they give you 2 flat washers, 1 for each side. And I know I said I was going to go for a ride after I got this done. And right now, just as I speak, it is starting to rain. Imagine that. So I'll do a close-up on this after I get done. My camera lady has went inside for the moment. She's probably warming up them burnt hot dogs that were last night. They were burnt. I'm sure they're not going to be any better tonight. So it'll be like gas station food. When you lay your bike down, this primary cover can hit. You can scratch the bottom of that. If you lay it down hard enough, you're going to make a mark in there. I'm not going to give these too much. I'll come back with my torque wrench and set them. So I'll come down and I'll give you a close-up of that. But as you can see, it's protecting the cover. They say that this is going to rub as you get into your leans. So we'll find out. So I'll put these 2 on, then I'll come back to the camera, give you a close-up of what they look like. On the back one, remove the saddlebags. The only thing I didn't like is the 2 front ones, they give me an acorn nut, kind of dresses it up. The back one, they just give me a regular nut. So I kind of thought it was cheap that they could have given me the acorn nuts also for the back. So I'm going to hook these up, and I'll give you a close-up of the whole thing when I'm done. Okay, good news is I got the camera lady back. That's going to cost me a little bit. So I will have my burnt hot dog tonight and see how that goes. So I got the other side on. I did a measurement, so I'm going to put them about the same. So these are thick. We put the back on. They both have rubber on them. Both of them, this piece and that piece. Like I said, I wish they would have put they gave me a barrel nut for the front. If you thought it was going to hit the bearing or what their thoughts were. Anyway, started. I'll take the other one. Look like. Tighten it up. Do the back one. We're doing a little close up down here on this bottom. So I will take the gimbal right down there. See what that primary cover looks like. Okay, there's the piece underneath. As you can see, they provide you 2 screws. They're not polished aluminum like the other one. So the idea is to protect that primary cover. And there is how thick those are, kind of what those look like on there. So we'll get the back ones on, and maybe it'll stop raining someday. We can get it out, go from there. So that's all I got for now. Go to dropguards.com and get yourself a set of these if you like playing around, or if you just want the peace of mind so when you do drop it, or if you do, I know some guys never drop them, but I'm not that guy. Okay, we got them on. So there's what it looks like on the bike. There's your front one. It's pretty good size. That one looks the best out of all of them, I think. I give you a close-up of the bottom one. The back one, I don't know. I guess it's a little bit smaller in length. As you can see, it's a little bit shorter. So I guess I got them in the right spot. I don't want to lay it on its side right now just to see. But there's a nut I was talking about that could have been like the acorn nut. Dressed it up a little bit better. So I guess I can always buy them. So that's it. We'll see how they work. If I don't like them, I'll give you my opinion.